Hey Globetrotters! Are you someone who dreams of luxury travel, but your wallet screams otherwise? Don't worry, you're not alone. Today, I'm going to reveal the best budget destinations in 2025 where you can live like royalty without spending like one. And trust me, these places aren't just cheap. They're absolutely premium experiences at budget prices. So grab your passport and let's dive in. 1. Vietnam. The luxury of culture and food on a budget. First up, let's talk about Vietnam. Now, Vietnam has always been known as a budget destination. But in 2025, it is actually one of the best places to enjoy luxury at a fraction of the cost. Imagine this: you check into a gorgeous 4-star boutique hotel in Hanoi overlooking the old quarter. The price? Just around $40, $60 per night. That's less than what you'd pay for a mediocre motel in the US or Europe. And the food. Honestly, Vietnam is a foodie's paradise. You can have a Michelin-recommended bowl of pho for under $3. Or you could step into a fancy rooftop restaurant in Da Nang with a view of the sea and still spend less than $25 on a full-course dinner. Activities are where it gets even better. Cruising through Ha Long Bay feels like stepping into a luxury movie scene, but private boats start at under $100 per person if you go off-peak. So in Vietnam, your dollar doesn't just stretches with style. Luxury spas, private tours, chic coffee houses. Vietnam proves that premium living doesn't have to be expensive. 2. Albania. Europe's hidden gem now. When you think of Europe, you probably imagine expensive hotels, overpriced coffee, and entry tickets that break the bank. But here's the twist. Albania is changing the game. Albania is hands down one of the most underrated destinations in Europe. Picture turquoise beaches that rival Greece, charming mountain villages that feel straight out of a fairy tale, and historical towns like Berat, which is literally called the City of 1,000 Windows. Here's the kicker luxury hotels on the Albanian Riviera, especially in Saranda or Kizomil. Start at just $60 IT dollars a night, and you're not compromising. We're talking infinity pools, sea views, and full service. Dining. A full seafood platter with wine in a beachfront restaurant will set you back under $25. Try doing that in Italy or France. It's impossible. And because Albania isn't packed with tourists yet, you actually get that feeling of exclusivity that premium travelers love. Think of it as Europe's luxury, without the European prices. 3. Sri Lanka. Affordable, tropical luxury. Next on our list is Sri Lanka, often called the Pearl of the Indian Ocean. Honestly, this place is insane value for money. You can stay in a 5-star beachfront resort in Bentota for around $70 a night. Imagine waking up to ocean views, palm trees, and fresh coconuts delivered right to your room. And if you're into wellness and luxury, Sri Lanka is home to world-class Ayurvedic spas and yoga retreats that cost a fraction of what you'd pay in Bali or Thailand. For food, street eats are super cheap, like $2 for a plate of kattu roti. But even if you want to dine, fine. A luxury dinner with cocktails will rarely cross $20. And the experience is... You could take a scenic train ride through tea plantations, go on a private safari to see elephants, or explore ancient temples, all while staying on a budget. Sri Lanka gives you that premium tropical vibe, but it doesn't demand a premium bank balance. 4. Turkey. East meets West at affordable luxury. Coming in hot at number 4, we have Turkey. And let me tell you, Turkey is like 3 vacations in one. You've got European vibes in Istanbul, beach resorts along the Mediterranean, and exotic landscapes in Cappadocia. Here's the best part. Turkey gives you 5-star experiences at 3-star prices. A luxury hotel with rooftop views of the Bosphorus in Istanbul. Around $90 a night. A hot air balloon ride over Cappadocia that looks like it belongs in a luxury magazine. About $150, which is still way cheaper than hot air balloon rides in other countries. And food? Oh, don't get me started. You could be sitting in a chic cafe in Istanbul's Galata district, sipping authentic Turkish coffee and eating fresh and the bill will barely touch $10, $15. If you go for fine dining, a luxury Turkish dinner experience with mezes, kebabs, and wine might be $30, $40 per person. That is luxury dining in a world-class city for less than the price of a casual meal in New York. So if you're looking for a destination where culture, history, beaches, and luxury all mixed Turkey is an absolute no-brainer. 5. Mexico. Luxury beaches without the price tag. Next up, we're heading across the Atlantic to Mexico. Now, people usually think of Cancun or Tulum when they hear Mexico, but here is the insider tip: Mexico has hidden luxury spots where you don't have to spend thousands. In Playa del Carmen, for example, boutique hotels and luxury resorts start at just $80, $100 per night. And these aren't basic stays. They've got infinity pools, oceanfront views, and spa facilities. Food is where Mexico really shines. Street tacos cost under $1. But if you want the premium dining fresh seafood on the beach with cocktails, you'll rarely spend more than $25, $30 per person. The activities. Oh man. Think about private cenote swimming, exploring Mayan ruins, or chartering a boat for the day. All of this feels like pure luxury, but at prices that are way lower than the Caribbean or the Mediterranean. So yes, Mexico offers that sun-soaked, beachside luxury vibe, but you don't need a billionaire's bank account to enjoy it. 6. Georgia? The affordable luxury of the Caucasus, number 6, might surprise you. And no, I don't mean the US state. I'm talking about the country of Georgia, sitting right between Europe and Asia. Georgia is absolutely stunning. Picture yourself sipping wine in Tbilisi, the capital city, where cobblestone streets meet modern cafes. Or imagine waking up in a mountain resort in Kazbegi with the Caucasus Mountains right outside your window. The costs, ridiculously affordable. Luxury boutique hotels in Tbilisi or Batumi cost as little as $60 a night. Even high-end ski resorts in winter are still cheaper than budget ski trips in Europe. And here's a fun fact: Georgia is considered the birthplace of wine. You can have a full wine tasting experience in a luxury vineyard estate for under $25. Try that in France or Italy. LL pay 10 times more. Food-wise, a luxury Georgian feast with king Khalid, kokopori bread, and fine wine will cost you around $15, $20 per person in an upscale restaurant. The best part? Georgia has this raw, untouched feel. You get luxury comfort, but in places that feel exclusive simply because not many tourists know about them yet. It's premium, it's authentic, and it's shockingly affordable. Ketujuh, Indonesia, beyond Bali luxury, scattered across islands. All right, number 7 is a big one, Indonesia. And before you roll your eyes and say, oh, he's going to talk about Bali again, hold up. Because Indonesia is more than just Bali. Don't get me wrong, Bali is still cheap compared to Western standards. And you can enjoy luxury villas there for $80, $120 a night with a private pool. But here's the catch: places like Lombok, Flores, and the Gili Islands offer an even more exclusive, untouched luxury at half the price. For example, in Lombok, you can book a cliffside villa with breathtaking ocean views for around $60 a night. And we're not talking budget guest houses, we're talking luxury boutique resorts with infinity pools. Food is just as affordable. A fancy dinner for 2 with cocktails will rarely cross $25. And if you're into experiences, imagine this: a private snorkeling trip to Komodo National Park, or even a private boat charter. Things that would cost thousands in other countries are all available here at a fraction of the cost. Indonesia gives you that premium tropical escape where you can live like a millionaire, even if you're traveling on a middle-class budget. 8. Morocco. Exotic luxury, without the price tag, coming in at number 8, is Morocco. Now, Morocco is one of those countries that just feels luxurious the second you step into it. The colorful souk, the intricate palaces, the desert camps, it's exotic, it's vibrant, and it's surprisingly affordable. Let's talk accommodation! Staying in a luxury riad in Marrakesh, traditional Moroccan courtyard, houses an experience in itself. And the price? Around $70, $100 a night for a high-end riad. That's like living in a palace for the cost of a budget hotel in Europe. Now, dining in Morocco is a full-blown event. Imagine enjoying Tajin couscous, fresh mint tea, and desserts in a fine restaurant, and still paying under $25 per person. Street food is even cheaper. You can get authentic Moroccan bread and kebabs for under $2. And then, of course, there's the desert luxury experience. You can spend a night in a glamping-style desert camp in the Sahara, complete with carpets, lanterns, private tents, and even live music for around $150. In Dubai, something like that would cost you 5 times more. So Morocco gives you that Arabian Nights luxury fantasy, but without the luxury price tag. 9. Nepal, Himalayan. Luxury at budget prices. Now let's head up to the mountains. Number 9 is Nepal. Most people think of Nepal as a rough backpacker destination, a place where people come just to trek Everest on But here's the secret: Nepal is quietly becoming a hotspot for affordable premium travel. In Kathmandu or Pokhara, you can stay in a luxury 4-star hotel with full amenities for $50, $70 a night. That's spa, gym, rooftop restaurants all included. If you go up into the Himalayan resorts, some lodges even have mountain view. And again, the cost is shockingly low compared to the Alps or Switzerland. Food in Nepal is another win. A high-end dinner with multiple courses, wine included, costs around $20 per person. And if you're adventurous, you could still have local momos and dalbat for just $2, $3. Experiences. This is where Nepal truly shines. You could take a luxury helicopter tour around Mount Everest for under $1,000 bucket list experience that would cost 2 to 3 times more anywhere else. Even wellness retreats in the Himalayas offering yoga, meditation, and spa treatments are incredibly affordable compared to India or Thailand. So if you want the serenity of the mountains with the comfort of luxury but without the insane alpine prices, Nepal is a top pick. 10. Philippines. Island luxury without the luxury price. Let's sail into destination number 10. The Philippines. Now, when you think of luxury islands, maybe you picture the Maldives or Bora Bora, but here's the secret: the Philippines gives you that same turquoise water and white sand luxury vibe for a tiny fraction of the cost. Take Palawan, often called the most beautiful island in the world. A beachfront luxury villa in El Nido, around $80, $120 per night. You'd pay 5 to 10 times that in the Maldives. Food is another huge win. Fresh seafood feasts, beachside barbecues, tropical fruit smoothies, all for $15, $20 a day if you're dining well. If you go local, you could eat delicious meals for just $5. And then there are the experiences. Private island hopping tours, swimming in hidden lagoons, diving with sea turtles. It's all premium adventure at backpacker prices. You can charter a private boat for a whole day of island hopping for less than $100. The Philippines is paradise on a budget. It's like getting the Maldives experience, but without emptying your savings. 11. Portugal. Affordable luxury in Western Europe. Now let's head back to Europe for number 11, Portugal. Here's the thing. Western Europe is known for being pricey, but Portugal breaks the rule. It gives you that classic European luxury feel, but at prices that are way friendlier than France, Italy, or Spain. Accommodation is where Portugal shines. In Lisbon or Porto, you can stay in a stylish boutique hotel with rooftop views for $100 or less per night. Compare that to Paris or Rome, where you'd easily spend double or triple. Food is also outstanding. A fine Denise seafood dinner in Lisbon, with wine included, can cost as little as $30, $40 per person. And if you want Michelin-starred meals, Portugal has several restaurants that are affordable compared to other European countries. Experiences. Picture yourself cruising the Douro Valley on a private wine tour, exploring castles in Sintra, or relaxing on the golden beaches of the Algarve. All of this feels premium, but the costs are way below the European average. So, if you want a European luxury experience without the financial pain, Portugal should be high on your 2025 travel list. 12. Cambodia. Hidden luxury at backpacker prices. And finally, number 12. Cambodia. Most people know Cambodia foreign Korawat and budget backpackers. But here's the insider tip. Cambodia is a country where you can enjoy 5-star luxury for the price of a 2-star stay elsewhere. Take Siem Reap, For example, a luxury 5-star hotel with a pool and spa, around $60 a night. Phnom Penh also offers riverside boutique hotels at shockingly low rates. Food is just as incredible. Street food is famously cheap, like $1 for noodles, but even high-end dining, 1 T-cross, $20 per person in most cases. And luxury spas. You can get full treatments, massages, and wellness experiences for under $25. Now let's talk experiences. Angkor Wat itself is a luxury of history, walking through ancient stone temples that date back centuries. Private guided tours are affordable, and even helicopter rides over the temples cost a fraction of what they would in other countries. Cambodia is a perfect example of how budget dosan tea have to mean basic. It's premium living at backpacker costs. And there you have it, 12 of the best budget destinations for luxury travelers in 2025. From the tropical islands of the Philippines to the mountain luxury of Nepal, from exotic Morocco to underrated Albania. These places prove one thing: luxury is not about how much money you spend. It's about how smart you travel. So the next time you're planning a trip, don't just look at the usual expensive hotspots. Look at these destinations where your money goes further, your experiences go deeper, and your memories last longer. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these destinations would you love to visit first? Drop your dream pick in the comments below, and who knows, I might just make a detailed guide about it in the next video. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video, share it with your travel buddies, and subscribe to Across the Globe for more premium travel guides at budget prices. Until next time, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and remember, the world is too big to stay in one place.